came here from my other care home just to try it properly. I came for 3 days respite, and I stayed.
Belong was recommended to us by friends, and we found out it had a very good reputation for care and consistency level.
I walked through the door and I said, no, this is the one I want. I liked the approach to the building. I liked the greetings as we came in. I liked the decor as I walked around. And I liked the homely atmosphere.
It was the friendliness of the staff when we first started to meet and come here. The building is very modern, extremely clean, fresh smelling, and the grounds were nice. All in all, as I say, it ticked all the boxes.
I liked the household, you know, you're able to get to know each other.
One of the beauties of the village is the household model, where there's a smaller number of people will live together in an environment which is tailored to their needs. It's smaller, it's homely, it's very domestic in the way it's set up. So each household will have its own laundry, its own kitchen, its own living room and its own dining area.
The household environment is not like your average everyday nursing care, nursing home. It is family based. It is, and every day is different.
It really encourages people to be as independent as possible and to enjoy the company of the people who they live with.
It's nice to have other people around you, even if you're not doing anything. It's just nice to go and sit in the lounge.
Each household has some outdoor space, be that a garden on the ground floor, or upstairs there is balconies which are nice and bright and airy, and people have access to them to enjoy outdoor space during the day.
We look at each individual's needs, we look at each personality, and it's run to them.
And I think it's nice that it's like a family environment. The food is obviously cooked in-house, or if they don't choose to eat here, they've got the advantage of the bistro downstairs.
All the staff are very, very dedicated. They all do the very best they possibly can.
Nothing is too much trouble for the management or the staff.
Admiral nurses were, you know, a real guiding light as far as we were concerned, and you know, we're so glad that we made contact with them, and that, you know, we didn't just do as a lot of people perhaps do, and that's bumble along hoping for the best.
I used to work in care, so I did some research, and as you do, you look up different homes, and my husband wasn't at the stage when he came in here that he needed sort of residential care, he needed more stimulation. So he came here for the day, each Monday for 6 months, to the venue, and I got to know the staff.
On one occasion, when we'd come here, we were introduced to one of the care leaders, and she chatted to Sheila for quite a while, and she said, oh, you know, there's a really nice lady in our residency called Shirley, and I'm sure you would, both of you, get on really well together. So she brought Shirley through, and they really got on, like a house on fire. So that was a real sort of icebreaker.
They're very, very loving and caring, very. And there isn't any of them that I would say otherwise.
On the day that Sheila was coming in, which was the 4th of April, I was full of stress and trepidation about what was going to happen, but I was amazed. We walked in, they came across, said, well, I'll tell you what, rather than have a coffee here in reception, it's a little bit busy, why don't we go into one of the private rooms and then we can have a coffee there, and that's what we did, and Sheila was so settled.
It's very difficult being a carer, but now I'm his wife, not his carer.
I made a habit of going to see Margaret at 6 o'clock every evening. Because of her advanced Alzheimer's, she wasn't able to speak, but we did communicate by holding hands, And if I went in and didn't hold Margaret's hand, it used to come over the cot side like a little snake feeling for my hand, you know. So we did communicate in that way.
Belong Warrington is based on a village model. There's lots of different things happening and different facilities available for people with different support needs. We have apartments where people live independently, but may really benefit from the safety of knowing that there's people about in the village.
Well, you've always got somebody to talk to, you're never alone, you make friends.
We also have Belong at Home, where people who live in their own homes may have some care, support and companion and practical help needs, where support workers will come to visit them in their home. So we can be here for people's whole journey, depending on how their needs change throughout that time period.
You feel secure?
We have lots of fun.
The people and the residents, they make Belong. Everyone's so friendly. It's like a big family.
I would recommend Belong wholeheartedly. I think it's a very professional run establishment with very caring, loving staff. I don't think you'd find anything any better, to be honest with you.
I was expecting the worst and I really much got the best.